where's your red light? Hello?
You're recording.
Hi. Well, on behalf of all your children, the soap opera, all my children, I'd like to wish you guys a happy 45th wedding anniversary. I cannot believe you guys have been married 45 years. That makes me 44. That's a scary thought. I don't want you to feel old. I don't feel old. Anyway, since I'm at the top of the list, I thought I would begin by wishing you guys a happy anniversary. We decided, we got together, this was Libby's idea, but we got together, talked about it, and decided this would be the best thing we could do for our parents, somebody that has everything, and we wanted to make a little video memory book for you. And so our different assignments were to think about whatever we wanted to talk about and, you know, just say what we wanted to say. And so I decided that I wanted to, out of 44 years of things that have happened to me, I decided that two things stood out in my mind. Can you hear me over there? That I had this rash, or I was sitting there in class and noticed that I had this itchy stuff on my arms, you know, and I went to my teacher and I said, look at this, what is this all over my arms? And she about flipped her wig. She just about fell over, sent me right out of the classroom to the office because I had the measles. And so, of course, you know, you remember, Mom, that you didn't drive back then. And so I had to wait there. I had to leave school, and I had to call Daddy to come back from Sinclair and to pick me up. Well, I called, talked to you on the phone, Daddy, and you said you'd be there. So I waited out on the front steps of the school. 3 o'clock came, every kid in the school left, even the teachers left. I think there was one person in the office left, you know, waiting for me to get picked up. And you know, there I sat all by myself waiting, patiently waiting for Daddy to come get me with the measles. And I here you came finally around 4:30, I think you showed up. And of course, obviously you couldn't get away from work. And I remember commenting that, you know, I must have been a little sad, you know, and commented the fact that everybody had come and gone and that I was left there sick, you know, sitting on the steps waiting. And that you said famous words I'll never forget. I would crawl on my belly like a reptile for you. And it's always stuck with me, and I've used that same remark to my kids because I knew that whatever it was that I needed, that, you know, you'd always be there for me and do whatever I needed you to do. And of course, Mom, you know, you were always at home. You know, you never had a job, you didn't have a career. You're always there, and you were there when we needed you. And, you know, I don't remember you telling me much about the birds and the bees and things like that, but, you know, you were always there to offer advice, and especially when Gary came along, you had lots of advice for me, for him. But I think one of the neatest things I remember about you was how pretty you were when you were younger. And it was amazing to me that you had so many kids and you were so pretty. And I think that the best memory I have of you coming home from the hospital was when you had Melanie. And I remember you coming home from the hospital and you had a green and white striped sundress on, had little spaghetti straps on it, and a great big wide belt. And I remember you couldn't sit very well, but I just remember how tiny your waist was and how beautiful you looked. And that, you know, that just is always, I wish I could have looked like that when I came home from the hospital. Anyway, so I'm rambling now, but I guess, you know, I have lots of other memories too. And of course, I want to thank y'all for all the things that, you know, you did for me and that you've done for me since I've been married and helped with all the grandkids. And, you know, I appreciate so much y'all being here all the time and being somebody we can lean on. And I just want y'all to know how much I love you and how much I really care. And, you know, hope that now that I can be here for y'all when y'all need me. And so again, happy anniversary, and I hope you enjoy our presentation for you today, and that you'll be able to look back on this, you know, in another 5 years or so when we have your big party. You know, we'll get this out and everybody will laugh. Y'all see how skinny I am right now. So I love you.